Roast or respect? 10 fragrance clones that we're gonna see if we roast or respect the original. The first battle is Mandarin Sky Elixir, the new fragrance, versus the OG Armaf Mandarin Sky. In this situation, I absolutely love this Mandarin Sky Elixir. Look at that stuff. You know why it's better? Immediately I smell caramel, vanilla, but more so is the mandarin orange pop mixed with some incense in the mid and some sizzling pepper to give it this sizzle with a beautiful lavender dry down, completely dethroning this fragrance. It's a dupe of Scandale Le Male Le Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Spot on to that. No pepper, no incense, no patchouli in the old school one. Number one OG roasts this. The next one will shock you. However, my buddy here and a lot of other neighbors, they love these recommendations because they're saving money. They never knew. They always bought their fragrances expensively, except for one. And I'm going to tell you the story about him. He went from clones to niche in the time of 3 years. Now doesn't even want to have anything to do with clones, but I've got a story to tell you. But first, Lyon Elixir has got the jasmine, it's got pink pepper, and it's got some other beautiful ingredients to try to replicate the OG Amouage Reflection Man. Price tag $20 to $24. Well, that's good, but does it do a beating of this original Reflection Man? The answer is no. The OG completely beats it, but the OG is over $200, so there's that. This has a beast mode value of 5. The first one, Elixir, has a 10. That means we're rating them. The whole beast mode thing is a bestiality value now, a meter that tells you how good and close overall with all the performance it is on a scale of 1 to 10. Here's something that's brand new called Armaf Unique. That's their line, Armaf Unique. And this one's called Oud Forever. It kind of reminds me of Tom Ford Oud Wood. This one is very strong in the first hour, but subtle. Perfect office safe fragrance. Have you ever heard of Crivelli? Maison Crivelli Oud Stallion? Well, this is the same exact notes minus the vanilla. However, it gives you this beautiful cashmere, soft, light, sexy, milky leather, smooth, clear, smooth saffron that goes around in it, so it's kind of very luxurious. But to say that is this beating the OG, which would be either Tom Ford Oud Wood or Crivelli Stallion, the answer is no. I haven't smelled Crivelli Stallion, but this is its own interpretation and it is very unique. For the price tag, it's a good buy. Number 5 on the bestiality meter. And here we are with Carlisle Parfums de Marly, which is a beautiful apple note with sage and lavender. Some people don't like the opening, but the dry down on the skin is ridiculous. And here's Barouge Perlador. And here I got called to drive my friends to the airport, and one of them is a neighbor who's real snobby, and I'm thinking in my head as I get in my car, why is your girlfriend Carla wearing such a skimpy dress? TSA won't even have to check her out. I had to make my mirror move so I could not help but looking at her. And then the dude goes, "Hey, you got enough cheap cologne on?" Trying to take a bite at me, and instantly she goes, "I actually like that smell, honey." And then he goes, "Okay, what is it? What are you wearing? Wearing something?" And I said, "I'm wearing what you don't like, the clone. It's called Barouge Perlador, which is a replica of this Parfums de Marly Carlisle. Therefore, this is trumping this because the price is $50 versus $300, and the beast mode value on this is a 10. Next up, Parfum de Marly Perseus versus La Tapa Art of Wood. When I first reviewed this, I said it sucked because it has no comparison to this. Now I have this guy, he just came in here. He's from shout out Kingston, Jamaica, man. And he says he actually saw this here. He was moving furniture into our house and he wears this fragrance. And he told me this funny story that he was at Target. He's a little bit chubby, and he said he was thinking in his head, he's at Target at 11 p.m. right when they close in the ice cream aisle, and thinking to himself, I must look like a fat dude trying to buy ice cream at almost midnight, until another lady walked by him, about 38-year-old single, and says, "Excuse me, is that you or the ice cream aisle that smells so good?" And he promises me, I ask people whenever they love fragrances, I ask them a story, and that was his story for this. It's called Art of Wood. It's a hybrid of this mixed with Altier in my opinion, but it is good. Beast value, about 6 hours longevity. It can't beat this. I don't find many fragrances that can compete with Parfums de Marly that well, but for the price tag of $30, it's good. The next one is brand new. It's by Rue Broca. It's called Ligarina. For the price tag of 30 bucks, it makes you smell like Paco Rabanne, 1 million elixir, and a nice sprayer, a nice scent, and I would give this, yes, it does compete with the OG, and I'll give it an 8 rating. The next one is called King of Kings Royal Noir. Do you like Bond number 9 Lafayette Street and the price tag and the performance? No? Well, you'll love this. It's actually a fragrance. As we're getting to the top of the list, we got our top 3, and this is in the 3 spot. This one is better than the OG. It trumps Bond number 9 Lafayette Street. It's better concentrated, better opening, and better stick to your skin, better longevity, better projection, all around bestiality mode 10. This is called King of Kings Royal Noir Parfum to smell rich on a budget. The next one is also ultra sexy. It's brand new by Armaf called Artisto Red. It smells like Jean-Paul Le Beau Eau de Toilette male. The perfect one for the summer to get compliments with refreshing notes of pina colada. If you want to smell like a tropical drink, you get that and they will come at you. The next one is the #1 fragrance to trump their fragrance that is trumping, and it's called Club de Nuit Intense Man 200 milliliter Parfum or Eau de Parfum edition, which is better than Creed Aventus in many people's opinions, except for the very, very mass people and mass public like news anchormen and professionals that only know Creed Aventus. And as myself, when I first smelled it, I curled my nose. I could not buy into it. I'm a fanboy of Creed Aventus, and I'm telling you now, after 20 years experience, for $40 or $50, $60, depending on what size you get, this is better than the OG based on projection, similarity, compliments, what? Oh, I forgot to tell you, we have a mascot and he wants to show us his is the OG better than the new one version. So the code today is 1204. Don't try this at home. Whoa, Manny! Manny the microwave, folks. Say hello, Manny. Manny says he's got Acqua di Gio Parfum, but this one is from 2023, and he says it's very dull with not a magnetic cap. It just seems like a Bud Light, so to speak, or something you would buy at Temu or Shin. By the way, don't buy any Armaf fragrances at Shin or Temu, or maybe not even eBay, just so you know, or nothing like this. You buy these from reputable dealers, please. And he says the new 2024, which I just received, is called Acqua di Gio Parfum, is 10x better than this, more concentration, more juice, and it lasts longer, and it smells like the old discontinued Acqua di Gio Profumo. That's Manny the microwave. If you want to watch another video that trumps OGs, click here.